Hi, I'm Carly Cornell.
And I'm Harvey Cornell, and we are Dragon Phoenix Games.
Today we're going to introduce you to our cooperative adaptation of Champions of Midgard. Now, there's something I've been wanting to say to you, but I don't know if I should say it on camera or not, and I don't know if you want to hear it or anything, but...
I love you too, Carly.
What? I didn't know you were ready to...
Well, there's no denying that I have feelings for you, and the only logical conclusion is that it's love. Now, I did consider that maybe I had a brain parasite, but that did seem kind of far-fetched. So.
I think so. Nice, huh? I rank higher than a brain parasite. Isn't that nice? So anyway, we have adapted the game both for the base game and for the game with both of the expansions, the Dark Mountains and Valhalla. We're going to show you the version with the expansions because we just love the expansions. So we'll start with Harvey. Will tell you about the objective here.
Okay, so the game is set up pretty much the same as normal, and as normal, there are 4 monsters that are set out that you have to journey to over the water. So part of your objective is before the end of the 8 rounds that are allotted, we have to defeat all 4 of those monsters. They won't be replaced. So not like the regular game, you kill one, you replace it. But those 4 are the ones we're going to face, and we have to defeat those, unless you fail. If you fail one, then a new one will come out. But we have to defeat 1 monster in each slot. And we have the epic monsters that are in the Valhalla game, and so we have to satisfy the requirements listed on each of these. So that's 7 requirements. These 4 monsters and these 3 epic monsters all have to be defeated or completed by the end of the 8 rounds.
Right. So the thing that makes that hard is that in each round we're going to still see a troll, 2 draugrs, and 2 of the bergrisars. The problem with that is that any of them that come through are going to do damage to our location and to our village. What we've done about that is we've created these little cards that that include the locations, and anytime a monster comes through, we're going to go ahead and draw a card and find out which locations have been destroyed. As you can see, we've already lost Jarl's Longhouse and the worker huts. Yes, we lost those on the first turn.
Ouch,
we are
that
playing
hurts.
with 4 workers,
instead
no
of 5
extras. We also lost the long public, the large public longship and the hunting grounds. We're coping with that a little bit better. We had to go build a ship in order to make it work. But that's how what keeps us on our toes while we're trying to accomplish these goals.
We also are not using the blame because that really has more to do with competitive. So anything having to do with blame, we're not including in this version. And we're not anything that has to do with the glory or the victory points, however you want to refer to it. That's not part of this game. So if it only had to do with one of those, we've removed it from the game. If it had that and something else, then we left it in and kept only the part that's not blame or glory.
Right.
But otherwise, the game is played pretty much the same as the basic rules.
Yeah. All of our locations are vulnerable except for the beggar stand, which is, because we don't have blame, all that is it's a place to go get a resource. The sage's house is also available to us because the cards are primarily for glory points. What we're doing is we're using the cards to mark our locations that have been put out of service. But we can still use the workstation here to go look at a card, a journey card. Pretty expensive, but we might find reason to do that. So we're going to show you a turn and show you how it's played. So I think...
Okay, you're still shown as first player. So
yeah, so I'll go ahead. And we talked about this a little bit ahead of time to sort of decide how we're going to go. And I'm going to go ahead and fight the troll.
Okay, and I'm going to plan on taking, I built the draugr ship. I'm gonna send it down here. And this is our first monster we're gonna try to fight. We're actually on round 5, right?
Right, yeah.
So we're on round 5 out of 8, and this is our first attempt to take one of the monsters out.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take both of the bergrisars eventually, but
Well, and I'm gonna take
the
both of the
draugrs.
draugrs, because we try not to let any of these guys through, so we're at least attempt to kill all of them.
And then, in order to have a better chance of success, I am going to take shieldmen.
Now I have Hemming the Changer. I'm going to use his ability to trade in 1 good to get 1 other type of good. I'm going to trade in my 1 wood and use that to get 1 more food. Okay, and then I'm going to take my 1 coin that I've got so I can go down to the merchant ship, activate that, and get 2 black dice.
2 dice. Okay. There you go.
All right. And now we've all placed our workers, so it's time to allocate our warriors. I'm going to put all 3 of the food I've got on my long ship. And
These are both pretty bad bergrisars. I need lots of hits. Can't. He only needs 2. If I do
let's
that.
see, I can only send 3 guys down there because I'm going against one of those things that takes 1 food per die, so I'm going to only send 3 dice.
Oh, I've got a leader die still. That's probably as good as that's gonna get.
All right, so we've allocated our warriors.
Right?
I guess we're ready to
Okay.
start.
Alright, so gonna fight a troll here. He's a 2-hit troll and he's gonna kill whoever goes against him because he's got 3 hits of his own. That's 2 hits, so he's dead. I do not have any shields, so I'm gonna lose both of these guys. So I'll take a token
Now,
from each.
although you do have, she has previously bought this rune card. If she wanted to negate those losses, she could negate both of those losses.
I'm not going to do that because I'm going to use Thyra's ability to get a die back with only 2 tokens.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a yellow die because those are my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to? And did you get a wood?
I did not. Thank
And
you.
remove the troll from the board, please.
And the board troll goes here in the dead pile.
So okay, now I'm up
And
against
then-
this draugr.
Mm-hmm.
3 hits and a shield, so I didn't
Sweet.
lose anything, and I get 1 coin. If you would put that in the dead pile.
Okay. He goes here. Fine.
All those are still here, and now the other draugr. 3 hits, no
Totally
shields.
dead.
I'm gonna lose a green die.
Okay, so here's a green token for you.
But you know
And-
what? Depends on what I'm going for. I may need a black token over here. Let me switch that. Let me have a black one.
Here's your gold,
And get my
and
green
I'll
die
give
back.
you a black token instead. Okay. Good. Alright,
Okay, over here,
then the
Bergrisar,
bergrisar.
and she's got a journey card.
This one's all quiet.
Okay.
3 hits. Yeah.
Ooh,
I have 5
5
hits and a
and
shield.
1 shield.
He's
No losses.
completely dead.
Unless you want to take losses, but you don't have to take
Yeah.
losses.
I think I'll skip the losses this time. Thank you very much.
And you get a green die as a reward.
And I get a green die. Woohoo! I guess I'll be going sailing next time.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, this is a thief. Lose 1 gold if able. Well, I guess I can do that. And then another bad bergrisar.
Oh,
Okay,
2
I've got a
shields.
hit
So 1 hit and,
and
no
2
losses for that
shields.
round.
Yeah, okay. So I get to
We'll
roll
put a
again.
damage marker on.
I've got
Another
Another
shield.
shield
he's
and 5
dead
hits.
He's dead and no losses.
sweet.
And you get another green die.
I can't take a green die unless I give somebody else up. Oh, wait a minute. He's a leader. He can come out. So
What did we? Oh, we put that Bergrisar over there. Okay, that's all right. We'll
Oh.
put this one
Oh,
up there
it's
too.
okay.
That's fine.
I'm just
We'll
putting all the
sort
dead
later.
guys here.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and the next thing up will be my
Right. Your monster
journey
quest.
here. Monster quest. lose 2 items. Well, I guess I'll lose 1 food and 1 die.
Yikes.
So I get a green token for that.
Okay.
And I pay 2 food to get my other 2 guys through there. And we got 2 yellows.
Uh-oh.
And I got nada. So I'm going to lose a yellow. I'm going to give me a yellow token, and I'm going to get 1 more try at this. Get a
He
yellow
needs
token.
to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got the yellow. Okay.
So I better get. Well, if I get a shield, I get to continue.
There's
2 hits.
Woohoo! Well done.
I lost another yellow one.
You never have another token.
Another token. But I defeated this one, which is going to give me one of these reroll tokens, whatever they're
Okay.
called.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the round. I get to bring my
Okay.
ship back. Now, I have to decide whether I wanted to go do something with this, with what I've got. I'm trying to save up for some of this, so I don't know that I want to get.
You
I
got
don't
an
know if I
extra
need
yellow?
2 yellow. Well,
We got 2 of them that require yellow.
I don't quite have anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want the troll amulet. I do want my blue guy back. I could turn a black and something in and get my blue guy and a pink
Why
die.
don't you do that? Yeah, because if you send in one of those yellows, because you've got an extra, or the green, they're fairly cheap.
Oh yeah, the green. Yeah. Okay, I'll turn in a black and a green, so I can get my Viking leader back and a pink die.
Woohoo! Those guys hit good.
Okay, so that's used up, and we get a
Okay.
new one.
Awesome.
Gorgeous
So-
feast.
That is a complete round, and that's how this is played. The instructions are available on our website at www.dragonphoenixgames.com. We have lots of other games there also. If you'll give us an email address if you haven't before, we'll be happy to share this with you and a whole bunch of others. And we hope you enjoy the game. We've had a tremendous time developing this, and it's pretty mean. So, thanks very much.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.